would be fabulous. I hope that you guys take some notes. Nikki Lee is one of our top travel agents. She's also a platinum consultant. She's also a part of the Elite 8, and she's also part of the Founders Council. She has a wealth of information. If anybody's doing anything in Las Vegas, definitely get with you right away.
Pay me $1,000.
All right. So great. So I think you guys get it. So you're a specialist. So if you've done training and everything, go ahead and say you're a specialist at it. Okay. If you're talking to someone in a group or you can let them know, I'm a Disney specialist. Make sure you've done the training. Make sure you feel like a specialist. If you've done, something like Princess Cruise, or if you've been to Jamaica, I think for sure, 100%, okay, any of you guys that have been to Jamaica and you've been for 3 or 4 days, you feel like you're a specialist. You always want to talk about everything that you've done, right? So why not just add that word on there? I've been to Jamaica. I'm a Jamaica specialist. I feel like I'm a specialist in Atlantis at the Bahamas because I went there. I was there for 8 days, not too long ago. I'm a Hawaii specialist, okay? So I want you guys to start saying that, using that. It works for me. I didn't know that I say that, but I guess Charles Lee tells me that I say that I'm a specialist in everything, and that just kind of creates a little spark in their mind, like, dang, she knows a lot. I can trust her. I know she knows what she's talking about, okay? So be a specialist and be an expert, okay? 50% of my time, I never realized this, 50% of my time is devoted to finding friends and finding clients and finding people that I can help. I never realized that. I really didn't. And 50% is devoted on people I already are involved with, okay? So 50% is finding people of new friends, okay? So if you don't like to make new friends and you're kind of a hermit, you're gonna have to do social media, but that's the way that I do it. I go out, I meet people, I walk all over the place. Just yesterday, I went to, I'll tell you my schedule, okay? In the morning, I went to the bank, okay? I met a few people in the line at the bank. I made friends with them. The teller, then I went to Yogurtland. In Yogurtland, I met 2 people. One person, I just sparked up a conversation about the yogurt because I didn't have that flavor before, the mango. So I just basically asked them where they got the little cups, okay? So anytime you can spark up a conversation, is great. And you might not have an opportunity to share anything with them, but why not just make friends with them? Find a commonality, okay? It's not odd for you to make friends or talk to people in a place you're only friends, okay? I went to the Pho House. I made friends with 2 people at the Pho House. We went to Walmart. I made friends with the cashier, and then I made friends, because I always see the cashier. But she's always super busy. And she's super, super friendly, okay? So I let her know that. I always compliment people, 100%, because I feel good that I'm alive and living. So that just is one of the things that I do. I constantly compliment people or help people. I hold a lot of doors for people. Sorry, I had to mute you. I hold doors for people. I help people carry their groceries. People kind of it's weird. People are kind of shocked when you see them grab their bag. They're almost like, are you robbing me? But as soon as they see that you're trying to help, like if you see a little old lady and, and she needs her bags, I'm like the first one to grab her bag to put it, wherever she's putting it. I mean, and people look at me and they're like, what the heck is she doing? Because a lot of people don't do that, but I do. I make friends with every single person that I see. Yesterday, I stopped in a casino and I went to check in a customer inside the casino. I made friends with 2 people at the front desk, 1 person that was waiting, and then one guy just approached me out of the blue. And he's going to come to a presentation. The guy at the front desk is going to book a trip because I told him who I was. So all these people constantly, 50% of your time is meeting people, and 50% of the time is booking travel, looking for travel, calling your customers that already booked, calling the customers that came back from their trip, okay? Let's see. Anytime that you can share a story with them or find a commonality with someone is great. Now, if you don't feel comfortable sharing your story on who you are and what you've done, and practice in the mirror. It may sound strange and may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but actors do it all the time. Actors want to be as natural as possible, and they don't want to look forced, okay? Now, here's one thing. When you talk to someone and you haven't really booked a lot of travel, it's going to seem foreign to people. Like, they can read it. They can read it immediately. Like, it kind of looks fake and phony. It's kind of like you're acting, but you never went to an acting class, okay? So it's probably a good idea to look in the mirror when you're talking to someone, like you're talking to someone, and see if you really are projecting an image that you're excited to help them, or you're excited to tell them about your Jamaica trip, something like that. So look in the mirror. I do it all the time. I am an actress, but I always need help, and I always want to look good, look like I know what I'm talking about. I always want to project a certain image with my facial features. Like, I'm a very happy person on the inside, but I don't smile as much as I should smile. Like, sometimes I catch myself and I wonder, I'm like, why is there so many wrinkles here? Well, that's because I frown more than I smile, okay? And it takes more energy to frown than it does smile, which is really crazy. So, pay attention, like make an effort to really smile, because this is how people see you. If you're frowning and you look down and out, chances are they're not going to listen to a thing that you have to say, okay? So when you feel yourself frowning, just kind of throw it up there and smile and look around, okay? It's going to feel really weird at first. The reason being is because you're not used to it. It's super, super uncomfortable, okay? But if you knew me like so long ago, I didn't have this big smile. It was just a lot of practice. So Jessica, awesome. People tell you, and you probably are a happy person, and you're probably like, you probably don't realize that you're not smiling. And I get it, because I was one of those people, but now I'm constantly smiling. But yes, we don't like a reminder, but definitely 100% smiling. And I don't like to keep going on and on about it, but it's so, so important when people want to be happy, okay? And a smile can change people's lives. It really can. You never know what people are going through. And if you just smile, then it will brighten someone's day, or it will change someone's day. And you know what they'll do? They'll flock to you, because you know what they want to do? They want to be happy too. They want to smile as well, okay? All right, now, create a marketing plan, okay? If you want to have more customers and you don't have anybody booking with you, and you don't have your phone going off the wall, you got to create a plan to how are you going to get there, okay? And everyone's lifestyle is different. Everyone has a different schedule, so this has to be catered to you to make your schedule, okay? So I got this. I wiped the board out clean for you guys, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to get the board. I'm going to get my pens, okay? All right, now this is a whiteboard, okay? All right, so I'm going to show you guys an example. Hope you guys can see this, okay? This is a whiteboard, okay? So this is what it should look like, okay? I know for sure every single platinum and probably every single platinum and gold has something like this, okay? I wiped mine clean. Now, I wiped mine clean because I am a team builder and a booker, but we're talking about getting clients right now. So this schedule, if you don't have anyone booking travel with you, okay, you have to get a calendar. Actually, I would get a calendar for team building, for booking, and for self-improvement, okay? Now, this is what you want to do. Okay, so we're gonna make what's today. I had to wipe it clean because this is mine. So I actually wiped my calendar clean for you guys, and I took a picture of it on my phone so I wouldn't forget it. Okay, so we're going on the 12th. So on the 12th, what you would do is you would post on social media. okay? And when you post on social media, that would be like attraction marketing, okay? You never know how many people are watching you on Facebook. Like 1 or 2 may like it, but a lot of people are seeing it. Okay, go out. Believe it or not, some people need help with this. People stay in their house. You're not gonna meet anyone in your house, okay? Unless your 2-year-old is gonna sign up and travel to Jamaica, okay? You're not gonna meet anyone in your house. You actually have to put that on your calendar to go out. When are you gonna go out? 4 to 6, every day you're gonna go out, okay? You might roam the streets because you don't have anywhere to go or you don't have any money. Well, walk down the street, okay? You're gonna get exercise and you're probably gonna see neighbors and you're gonna get your mail, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now that it's much healthier to walk to the corner store than it is to take your car. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't have any money to, this is one of the things that somebody had said to me. I don't have any money to meet people. Okay, well, if you don't drive your car and you walk to the nearest store, you can meet like 5 people, believe it or not. Okay, there's gotta be somebody walking in that area. Okay, you're gonna meet somebody at the store, and guess what? Wherever there's a gas station, there's probably a few restaurants. Okay, when you see like a group of stores, stop at every single store. This is gonna be so uncomfortable for you guys. You're probably screaming right now. But this is something that I do, okay? I do it every day. The people know me, okay? I stop at the convenience store and I just get 1 bottle of water. I buy 1 bottle of water for $2. But guess what I did? I met people in that store. I met people inside working the store, okay? And I think they think I'm like their best friend. I go in there, I get water, I'm walking, I tell them I'm walking, I'm taking a break. I sit there and I talk to the people working there, okay? They are gonna go somewhere, sometime in their life, okay? I don't stop there. I go to the restaurant, the next restaurant. I ask the people in the restaurant, hey, how you guys doing today? Just stopping by, I'm doing my daily walk and I'm just seeing how you guys are doing. And, you know, they'll talk to you. They'll say something if they're bored or they're just doing nothing. They'll talk to you. I usually go before lunch hour or after when everyone's, you know, just getting ready to go home. And I just talk to them. I just strike up a conversation. You may not tell them about evolution. You may not tell them about travel, but you're making friends. Okay, you are making friends. It's super, super uncomfortable. But this will give you practice to talk to people when you are at an event, when you're at a travel event. Because if you go straight to a travel event and all these people are entrepreneurs, how in the world are you going to talk to them if you didn't have practice with this? This is your practice right here. These people are not going to judge you, okay? I'm going to take some questions because this is kind of a little bit, I get super passionate and I get excited about it. Go out, put it on your calendar, okay? This is exercise. It saves on gas and you're going to meet people. How can you lose? How can you lose? You cannot lose, okay? Ask the people if they do corporate travel. Every single person. I added that into my vocabulary. Do you guys do corporate travel? That's why I do so many corporate groups, because I ask, okay? I even ask 7-Eleven. And why do I ask? Because it's practice for me. I started there, okay? Hey, do you guys do corporate travel? They look at you like, what? No, we never get a chance to travel. We make like $10 an hour. That's what some lady told me. So I said, holy smokes, really? I was like, are you open to making extra money on the side if it doesn't interfere with the hours that you're working here? Because I'm looking for sharp people just like you. This is exactly my conversation with them, okay? This is exactly how I do it. Sunshine, you're awesome. Thank you. Sorry, I'm getting super passionate and I get really like a little bit loud. Don't take offense, guys. I just want you guys to do this. I want you guys to be like me. I want you guys to get a massive team and I want you guys to book like crazy. But this is exactly what I do, okay? So go out. You got to put it on your calendar. You can't sit in the house and watch Lost all day. You can't watch what is this, the Walking Dead. That's not going to get you customers. I would go find the people that are watching, that are making Walking Dead and book that whole entire cast for travel. That's what I do. I get on the show. I go to extra work in movies so that I can cast the whole show so that I can book that entire company, okay? That's what you want to do, okay? Let me see. Email marketing. You are going to be in the house because you can't go out all day. I think Levice or somebody said my legs will hurt. Yes, so we don't want to do it all day. So we want to do email marketing. Collect emails. Collect business cards because every business card has an email address on it, okay? Some people do it on Google spreadsheets. That's where I do it. Collect emails. That's your business. People have been reading emails for 40 years. More people check their email than go on Instagram. That's a true story. That's statistics, okay? People wake up, they do check Facebook, but they do check their emails, okay? 40 years of email checking. You think it's going anywhere? No, it's not. Why do you get so frustrated when you open your email and you see so many spams? Why? Because it works. It's a proven fact that it works. People scroll down and sometimes you see Taco Bell on there 5 times. Why do they do that? Because it works. That's why they do it, okay? Walmart. They're like, they have so many Walmarts, but you still see the email, right? They would never put an email blast if it didn't work, okay? They have Walmart online, and they constantly want to make money. So an Walmart marketer still does email marketing. So collect your emails, okay? What do I put in the email? Well, I do a lot of different things. Number one, I email my clients and ask them, hey, how you doing? Some people don't text. They don't call, but they email. Figure that one out. That's just the way that it works. A lot of older people that are used to their old ways, they still go to emails, okay? I had a 65-year-old network marketer. He's actually in another company, okay? But we're friends. Did he join my team? No, but we're friends. I've booked his travel, okay? He's in a company, you know, I don't even remember the name of the company. It was a juice company, and I love the juice, by the way. I can't remember. But anyway, he's 65 years old, and he built his entire team on email marketing. That's the way that he does it. So if he does that, then how are you going to get to him? And he's a beast with marketing. You're never going to get to him on Facebook. He doesn't have a Facebook page. He does everything through email marketing. And you want to cover all aspects of the business, okay? So you want to do email, okay? Email marketing. Hey, how you doing? How you been? I was just sending you an email to see how you were doing. This is just my way of saying what's up. On the bottom, you're going to put your email address, your website, everything that you have on the bottom. But we're going to make it personable on the top, okay? If you want to do like Vax has a pages that you can send out for email blast. Everyone has it. They have e-quotes. You can put an email blast of specials. You can do that all day long. Just email yourself for an hour, but put how long you can devote. I don't know your lifestyle, okay? My email blast takes about 5 minutes. So I don't know what it is, but you do have to write it down, and you do have to put the time. When are you going to do an email thing? 10 a.m. When are you going to do Facebook posts? 9 a.m. Okay? You have to write this down. If you don't write it and you don't look at it, it's not going to get done. And then you're going to wonder why you didn't book anything. You're going to say, shoot, why don't I have any customers? Why didn't I get anybody to join my team? Why? Because you didn't have a plan and you didn't write it down. Okay? Next one. Let's see here. Everything else has to be catered to you. I do one learning a day, whether it's 30 minutes or something self-improvement, okay? There's so many Googles that say stuff like how to get customers. That's a video. 30 minutes a day of self-improvement. What's self-improvement? Self-improvement is you can do a YouTube video on how to be a better person. I know it sounds funny, but I thought I was a great person. I thought I was an awesome person until I started watching videos 30 minutes a day. I'm an awful person, and you can always learn more, okay? 30 minutes on a training. Pick any training or any video in your back office, okay? And if you're married to evolution, When you're in, sorry, I got a text message from a customer. I don't want to miss my customers. I'm sorry. One important thing. When customers call you or text you, call them right back. Don't wait I don't even wait a minute, okay? Don't wait a minute. I'm going to call my customer, okay? We're going to stop for 1 second. I don't want you guys to ever wait. So I want you guys to call right away, okay? Give me 1 second. You guys can listen how I talk to my customer. Get a notepad.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, Nicole. How are you?
Good. You having a good day?
It's all right.
What happened?
Better, but hey, I'm here.
What happened? You counting the days for your vacation or what?
No. Actually, those are cool.
Okay. Did you like the Royal Oasis? Because that was in your price range.
I mean, those are cool. But see, we were wondering, because I was like reading the reviews, so I was wondering as far as like, because it said like I know they like all the inclusive, they do the cocktails or whatnot. And so I was reading reviews that said about like they hit that thick. So I'm just wondering if that's true.
Okay. So one thing I want to let you know, all the all-inclusives, just about all of them, include cocktails. Now, what they do include is there's two different kinds of cocktails. There's a well cocktail or there's a call liquor. So there's two different types. So like, when you say I'll have a vodka 7 or a rum and coke, well, that's a beverage that's included. But if you say things like, I want a Jose Cuervo 1800 shot of that, then they may charge you for that. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, awesome. The other thing that I want to let you know about reviews is you have to be really careful with reviews because sometimes everyone's different, right? Everybody's a different person. So me personally, when I go to a resort and I see somebody and they're a little bit rude to me, but the other person is not so rude, we never know. Like that person could have lost their family member and we don't know what they're going through, right? And sometimes people put reviews like that person was rude, but the whole entire resort is friendly. So, you got to be really careful with reviews. I consider myself a review specialist. So let me look. I am a review specialist because I've done so much research on it that I feel like, holy smokes, I know exactly what to look for. Another thing is different resorts, they try to put reviews on there to get people away from that resort and onto their resort. So it's kind of like a competition thing. So you got to be really careful and know who's writing the resorts and when was the resort made. So for example, if you look at a resort and they had cockroaches back in 2013, but it's 2018 and there's all reviews that no one said anything about roaches, well, they probably took care of their bug problem. So you have to look at dates, you have to look at people, what those people do. If they say there's only kids and they don't like kids, then, they probably should have been at an adults only resort. You know what I mean? So let me look at those reviews. Also, I can give you some more options. And then also you wanted me to add the rental car, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me add the rental car. Let me give you 3.
I understand about that because, like, I might like a movie and you may not like it. You might like a movie, I might not. So I can dig that. But I'm just saying, like, is there like a cutoff time for a cocktail? Is what I was wondering.
There shouldn't be, but for sure, 100%, I want to call the Royal Oasis and ask them directly and get the correct information for you. Okay, would that be okay? Let me do this.
One other question. What?
Yeah, the cutoff time. What is your other question? So when I call the resort. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, you guys are together. That's good.
Yeah, she just picked me
Oh.
up. One question. How much is the down payment? And how is the payment plan? How can you work that, or how
For that one, I believe it was $100 per person. When was the, let me see, down payment was $100 per person, and then you can pay monthly or you can pay by the date. What is the email that you want me to send this to? Because I can send this to you today at 7 o'clock.
You can send it to mine, I guess.
Okay.
It really helps. It really helps when I'm at work. I can do everything from my computer.
Can you do me a favor and text me both emails so that both of you guys are on the emails? And I'll send it to both of you guys. That way we're on the same page.
Okay, because I want to bring it down tomorrow.
Okay, down payment tomorrow, no problem. But I want to get all the questions answered for you. So I will ask about the cutoff time, and then what was the other question that you asked?
Oh,
The rental car. I will get a price for the rental car. Now, just so you know, the reason that I picked Royal Oasis is because it's on the beach and it's close to a town. It's a walk away from a town. So I kind of wanted to get you guys the best of both worlds. And I didn't want you guys to be bombarded with young kids or like party animals.
Well, she might want to be with a party animal.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's good birthday, so, you
Got it. Okay, got it. And that one had a lot of water activities because she had asked about water activities, and that they have a lot of water activities that you can use that is inclusive with that one. Okay, so at 7 o'clock, I will email you all of that, everything. And then I'm also going to look at a few other options. I just wanted to keep it in the price range that you had it at.
Right. Okay, but we do want to have a little bit of nightlife.
Yeah, nightlife. I put you close to where there was nightlife, and then we'll get you a car. I think the cars are only $6 $6 a day over there.
Nightlife, shopping maybe in the area. That'd be fun.
Yep, I got shopping. I put shopping there for sure. I got you right on the beach, so you'll get all that.
Nicole, where exactly are you located?
I'm in Vegas. I'm in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Vegas specialist too. If you ever want to come to Vegas.
I do want to come to Vegas, right? I guess we'll get this out of
I have all the hookups in Vegas. Holy smokes. I know everyone here. Okay. Awesome. So I will send you an email at exactly 7 p.m.
Okay, and I will
Okay, sounds good. And then we'll get it paid for tomorrow. And then we'll have everything finalized tomorrow.
Okay.
Awesome. Hey, are you guys going to do, you guys going to each pay for, is one person going to pay for both, or each one of you guys are going to pay for yourselves?
I'm going to pay for both.
Okay.
Now, if someone else wants to go, then we'll let you know. But for right now, I'm going to pay for both. What are your that should have been another thing. So where would it be? Where would it cost to leave from Dallas, Texas, opposed to?
You want to leave from Dallas instead of?
Yeah, I have texted that before. If you could check on leaving Texas, because she has a lot of family in Dallas.
Oh, I see.
For Dallas family wants to meet us there, what would be the price for them leaving out of Dallas?
Okay, awesome. How big is the Dallas family? Because right now, some of the resorts over there, if you do 6 rooms or more, then you can get 1 free room.
Oh, okay.
Might as well do a big group and just get your group paid for. Get your own room paid for.
Okay. We'll let you know if she can try to get a haircut. But we need a price first.
Yeah, I got it.
People are like, hey, if you want to come, it's X amount of dollars.
Of course. So let me get that price first, and I'll email you that price as well.
Okay. What are your payment methods?
Oh, you can use anything. You can use whatever card you have.
Do you have Cash App?
I could do Cash App too, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I have Cash App on my phone, so I can just.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your credit card or debit card. I mean, it's completely safe. I'm insured. I have errors and omissions insurance. I've been in business for quite some time. I have a merchant account going on 14 years. So you could use your debit card or credit card, no problem.
Okay.
Okay?
We'll get those couple questions answered for us, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good. I will talk to you girls at 7.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And okay, you don't want to cut the customer off, but you have to still control the conversation because you have to be the one in control. You can lose a customer really fast if you're not in control and you don't have kind of the upper hand. Remember, you're helping them. They're not helping you, right? So you want to have the upper hand, but you also want to listen to everything that they say. Okay? Okay, 30 minutes. I have 30 minutes of educating yourself, whether it's princess training or carnival training, or even just going, if you're brand new, go to the back office and spend 30 minutes on clicking on every single link. There's several videos in the back office. Use 30, sorry. Okay, Tony Ward just text me the secret word. So super important to stay on the call, okay? Let's see here. Okay, cool. So 30 minutes of educating yourself, 30 minutes of being a better person or educating yourself on anything to do with your business. If you're married to Evolution Travel like me, 30 minutes a day should be devoted to your back office and educating yourself. There's always something new. How about 30 minutes on getting on Tony Ward's training or Fred Howell's training or a locker room call on your team train? Every single team has a training. Val, she may have a team chat or a team call. Get on her call, okay? Amy has a call, all right? Derek and Isla, they have a presentation. If you don't have anyone to get on the presentation, spend your 30 minutes on learning on how they present and how they talk and how they, different things that they say about the business. How about spending 30 minutes on Q&A? There might be something that you could learn, okay? But this has to be a time. You have to put a time. It's a whole plan, okay? So mine is 5 o'clock, okay? Now, you have to add in the things that help you do these. Like my personal thing, if I don't exercise, then I don't feel good physically to be able to do all these things, okay? So that's catered to me. So exercise. If I don't exercise, I feel like crap and I can't perform all these things and I don't look healthy, I don't feel healthy, and the image isn't projected the correct way when you're talking to a client or you're talking to someone because you didn't exercise. So exercise 30 minutes at 2 p.m., okay? Or meditate if that's your thing. If you can't exercise, some people are disabled, so just meditate. Sit in a quiet room, black lights, and some forest fire or forest rain or whatever is comforting to you, and do that. Just meditate for 30 minutes, okay? This is your plan of attack. This is going to get you there, guys, and you have to follow it. So how do you know that you've completed it? Well, as soon as you do it, then you have to cross them out. Okay, did you do this? Yes, I did that. Did you do this? Yes, I did that. I did that. I did that. You have to cross it out. So at the end of the day, look at your list and see what you've done. And then if you do this, it becomes routine. And you don't even need a checklist anymore. Although I have one because I have new goals, but do this for at least 1 month and then come to me and tell me you don't have customers still, or you don't have a new recruit, or you don't feel good about it, or you're not a specialist. You will. You just have to follow it, okay? All right, next one. Here we go. So make a plan. Create a marketing plan. Pick up the phone and call people and ask them how they're doing, okay? You have to engage in people. I can talk about it all day long, but if you guys don't see it in action, you're never going to get it. I am going to call someone, anyone, doesn't matter who. I'm going to call somebody that I haven't talked to in a long time, and I'm going to see how they're doing. This is how you do it. You have to do it. It's scary, even with your family members, but you have to do this.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Yo, you know what's funny, dude? I was driving the other day back from the Bronx, and I was like, yo, I should call you, but it was like way too early for me to talk to you yet.
Well, I've been waking up at 6 a.m. because Zayla's an elite volleyball player on high school team, so I have to wake up at 6 a.m.
I saw she won the championship or something like that. I saw her holding up a trophy or something crazy.
Yeah, and I actually just called you to say I love you, see how you were doing, but awesome.
Love you too, man.
What have you guys been doing?
Oh, nothing, just living the baby life.
Congrats.
Ava's getting on an airplane. She's going to Bulgaria with my ex-boss and her mom.
What the heck? Why didn't you tell them to book it through me? You forget. You keep forgetting.
We weren't even rocking like that, man. The communication was at an all-time.
Okay, well, I hope to see you soon. I love you, and I'm gonna get back to my travel.
Even if you find something, if it's cheap and you find it online and it's for like a weekend, like Thursday to Sunday or something like that, let me know, dude, because I got the time now. I can fly out if I needed to. You know?
Okay, you want to come to Vegas or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to come and see you guys and the kids there. You know, I know you guys want to get the hell out of there every once in a while, but I don't mind coming to see you guys there.
All right, I'll keep a watch for it and see if there's any. It would just be you and Jill coming?
No, I mean, me and Jill and maybe Brooklyn, or if it was just going to be us, then maybe just come out for the weekend without the baby or something like that. If you want to do the baby, then we'll do that. If you're not going to make it out here anytime soon.
No, I mean, we want to see everybody, so I'll keep a watch out and see when it's affordable, and then I'll let you know.
That's cool. All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Give the kids my best. Tell Charles I said what's up.
Of course, absolutely.
All right.
Bye. And he may not book with me, but I called him to remind him again. And guess what he did? He said, look up a trip for me and Jill for Vegas to see when it's affordable. So yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I'll keep it on a list. I have it on a notebook. And every day I will look to see when the specials are to Vegas. Okay. But yeah, he books a lot and he doesn't book with me, but I don't take it personal. I just call him and remind him that, you know, that's what I do. He knows, but he's just not in the routine. People are routine people. You can't blame them. You can't get mad, but you do have to keep calling them. I didn't really call my brother for that. I just called him to say I love you, you know, constantly in his ear, just to tell him I'm there for him, okay? So, you know, I don't know how many of you guys do this method, but it's super, super easy. It's really, really, really uncomfortable. Sometimes people have an uncomfortable feeling just calling somebody to tell them that they love them. But, you know, you got to get comfortable to do that. I do love my brother. I do love a lot of believe it or not, I love a lot of my customers. And I call my customers and I tell them I just called you. There has been promoters that work for me for 10 years. How can you not love a promoter that's with you for 10 years? Okay. So that's how, you know, how you operate. I would call another person right now, like a regular customer, to tell you I love you, but they'd probably keep me on the phone for another 20 minutes, and I don't want to spend too much time, but I wanted to let you guys know to call people. Just go down your phone and start calling people. Talk all day long, okay? Just let them know what you do. After you're comfortable talking to people, this is when you can do business cards or get their business card, but go to events. It doesn't have to be travel events. It can be go to another network marketing company event. Don't get involved with it. You're already married to Evo. You have to commit to one, okay? If you go to the other one, you have to have an intention on making friends, not joining their company, okay? I have 3 network marketing companies that I book travel for, okay? I did that. I went to them. I made friends. They know what I do, okay? You don't want to ever, if you ever want to be good at something, you have to master that thing first, okay? You never want to get involved with any other network marketing company, but do they travel? Oh, hell they do. They travel in bucket loads, in bus loads, okay? They do conferences, they do conventions. Target those network marketing companies and be their housing authority as a travel agent. I have 3 companies, okay? I'm not gonna say who they are, but I have 3 companies. And I am in their network marketing chat room. One has 4,000 people in it. I am the network marketer. Now, they do trust me, and I have never, ever recruited one person from that company. You know why? Because I don't want to do that. You don't do that. You don't ever do that. That's cross recruiting, and I don't ever do that. But they all booked their travel through me. When they did a meeting in Vegas, 2 different companies did it. I booked them all here. All of it. I did their convention center, I did their rooms, I did their transportation, and I did their airfare. Okay, and we're talking about 250 people. Okay, I did 3 different companies, and I'm in their chat rooms right now. Okay, any kind of groups that you can get in a yoga group. Spend $20, do yoga, it helps you, and then meet all the people in the yoga group. Go to a karate group, you know. Get out there, talk to people, okay? Okay. One of the things that need to be on your calendar is the checklist on Evo, okay? Tony Ward and Fred Howell spent a lot of time on this. If you're not moving forward, it's really, really, really important. It may be that you're missing something. And these are things that are essential to your business, okay? I'm gonna show you the checklist right now. I'm gonna put it in the chat room. It's so important. This checklist is everything, okay? I actually went down the checklist myself to check myself, because sometimes if you're not making any money, you need to check yourself. Like, why aren't you making any money? Well, because I didn't follow the system. I didn't follow the list, okay? If you do this checklist, in my opinion, you're an evolution specialist. Bottom line. So go through the checklist. All right. Copy that down. Make sure you guys have the checklist. Okay. How to get customers. Please make sure that you answer the phone within a first minute. Answer the phone. Okay. Answer all your text messages. Answer your emails. Okay. Get back to your customers. If you write it down on a notebook and tell yourself you're going to get back to them, probably not going to get back to them. You got to do it right now. Right now. The only exception is if you're on like a webinar or you're in a meeting and then you make a time. So right here, I have my customer's time. It's right here. What time did I tell that lady I would be back to her? 7 p.m. I gave her an actual time. Okay. 7 a.m. You know what I do next? I go to my phone, okay? I go to my phone, and on your phone, everyone's phone has this. It's a calendar. My calendar became my customer's calendar, okay? So if you push that, and you go to the date, and you just add it, and you write call customer. Call customer, 7 o'clock, okay? It doesn't work unless you put an alert on it and then make an alert so that you hear the alarm, okay? Different alarms for different things. Customers should have like a very broad alarm that you're gonna remember because that's important. Maybe a cash register. Money seems to move a lot of people, okay? I think the ocean would definitely get my attention. Make an alert so that you pay attention to that, okay? To learn. Number 1, you have to smile. When you see them, when you meet them, you have to smile. You have to shake their hand with a firm handshake so that they remember you. Don't break their hand. Don't do it too soft and flimsy like, you know, you don't, hi, nice to meet you. That's not gonna work. Firm and control handshake. Clean clothes. Have clean clothes. I think Tony Ward is one of the best dressers I've ever seen. She just knows how to dress. She actually encourages me, and she actually helped me with my wardrobe because I was like, what do I do to get successful? Well, the last convention that I had, I wore something that I thought Tony Ward would wear because I don't know how to dress. but you have to dress a certain way to meet a client, okay? How to get customers. You're not gonna get customers if you don't look the part, okay? So that's super important, okay? It's how to get customers, okay? I said already, don't smoke in their presence. Don't be late, ever. If you're late, you're not gonna get a customer, okay? Don't even be late if you're meeting them for lunch or something. You won't get the customer, okay? Remember the person's name. And the one way that back to getting customers, the one way that I get customers is the referral business. That is really big. If you only know 10 people, how many people do those 10 people know? And how many people do those people know? And how many people do those people know? That's how you get referral business, okay? If you meet someone, who do they know that travels? But you have to get it out there, okay? Just refer. I'm only teaching you guys this because I do have 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 bookings every single day. I wake up and I have literally 25 to 30 different inquiries. And this is all the things that I've learned on how to do this. And this is something that I want to share with you guys so that you guys are able to do this and we're able to grow as a large family. Because the fact of the matter is everyone's going to stay on your team and we're going to hold retention if everyone books travel. Okay? Everyone books travel and they live the life of Evo, then they're going to stay in because they're going to see how to make commission booking, that we can help other people, that we can get travel perks, and all these things are super important and that will hold your retention. So if you're a team builder and you've seen and you haven't booked travel and your team never booked travel, you're probably going to see a bunch of people drop out and then you'll be like, why are they dropping out? I am so happy and proud to tell you guys that I feel that I'm a team building expert. The reason being is because my numbers have not gone down for 6 months, okay? Because they're all locked into travel. They're all waiting for their commission or they have booked travel. So they're in it, okay? They're in it until the end. The beginning of the training, thank you. Yeah, I just put out a disclaimer because some people might get like offended, like I don't walk to the store or, everybody's different. But this is just something that works for me. This is how I'm able to make money, okay? I want you guys to make money. I mean, some of you guys already make money, which is fine, but this is how I'm able to stay home and book travel from home and get customers, okay? These are the things that I've learned that I had to tweak myself, and I'm kind of a hardhead. Like, I don't want to do it anyone else's way. Like, if I wear jeans and sneakers, I don't want to dress up. Well, that's probably going to decrease my chances of getting a customer. That's a fact, okay? Only when you've hit the $1 million mark is when you can wear jeans and t-shirt because you don't really need a customer at that point. You could dress however you want and you already have status. Already you walk in the room, people already know who you are, okay? When you have that status, then you can wear jeans and t-shirt. However, another good way that I do groups is through Vax Vacation Access. I call the groups department. I like FunJet a lot. The reason being is usually for anywhere between 5 and 10 rooms. When you do anywhere between 5 and 10 rooms, air and hotel, you get either the first room free or you get a group code, which is 100 or 200 off each one. And then what I do is when I book a big group, I go with them. So let's say I did like 30 rooms or 40 rooms. Well, they're probably going to give you 4 rooms for free. So because you're getting 4 rooms for free, you only have to pay for airfare. And here's a really good trick on how to get more customers. You know what you do? You go with that group and then you let them know that you're the housing authority travel agent for that group. You know how much business you're going to get doing that? Does that make sense?
Yes, I would have never done that.
You would have never done that?
I wouldn't have thought to do that, but it makes perfect sense.
That's why I'm here. This is the things that I do. I want to help you. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of an investment, but it's probably one of the best investments you can do because by you booking that group, you already have credibility. You already booked it. They're having a good time and you're responsible for that. You don't have to sell yourself anymore. You're just meeting people. You're just having a good time. they're gonna ask you, oh, by the way, next year I'm going to Jamaica, or I'm going to Vegas, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. You're gonna be so busy on that trip collecting emails, phone numbers, you'll never have to worry about getting another customer, because what happens is once you do one of those people tell those people, those people tell those people. It spirals. It's crazy. And that's exactly what you do. For those of you guys that haven't been on this training, it's never like this. It's usually me talking to customers and going to Expedia, going to Vax, going to Vacation Access, going to GoCCL, and I'm actually doing the work. I'm putting all the information in. I'm doing quotes. So it's a little bit different. Once a month, I try to help you guys get customers, or help you with trainings, or I base it off what everyone's asking me. So when people send me a message, a Facebook message, and they say, how do you get so many customers? How do you do so many bookings? Well, that's why I did this training. So I'm basically revolving it around the majority of what people need help with. I go with what customers want. It's a lot easier for customers to come to you than for you to go to them and sell them something that you don't even know if they like it. Okay. Let's see, because there's a lot of things when you qualify clients, guys. There's a lot of things like simple that you wouldn't think of, like if a client, do you like cold or do you like hot? That's a pretty important question, because some people like me, I don't want to go somewhere that it's cold. David McCovey doesn't like cold places. You ever see him go to Alaska, North Pole? I don't think it's going to happen. All right. So you have to ask them that. Do you like to go to cold places? Do you like hot or cold? Do you like Alaska, or do you like Alaskan cruises? Or do you like Jamaica cruises? They're going to be either or. Okay. So that's just one of the questions. I mean, I have several questions. I only have a few more minutes, so I want to get through these questions here. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to book as much travel as me. I want you guys to definitely learn from this. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think this is the biggest call we had ever. We had the bingo, worked really well. So again, thank you very much. I will see you guys at the beaches of the world, and I will definitely see you at the bank when I'm talking to customers. So I will see you guys later. This meeting is officially over. Thank you. Have a great night. I love you guys.